Hey y'all. Good evening, good morning. Ooh, y'all know nothing about that. You do not know nothing about this. Y'all want to hear what I was listening to? Cause it be a whole everything over here all the time. Listen, who know this song? I know y'all old folks with me do. Hold on. Y'all know that? I promised that I would do what it takes to make you. Y'all know that? Yeah. That's not the part I really like. This is the part I like. Right here, what he get ready to say right here. He said, what? Woo! That right there is music. You know about that day? You know about that? Yeah, it be a whole. Listen, if y'all thought I listen to gospel music all the time, I do not. I ain't even about to fake in front with y'all. Y'all know I. Well, y'all know I don't. Y'all know I don't. If I'm cleaning up, that's your jam was literally just playing it. Girl, it's been on repeat for like 2 hours because not the ooh ah part, but he said, I want to know what you think about. I want to know what you be about. Listen, I want to be all up in your mind. You know I'm a sapio, so that song hit different for me. It hit different for me. Like that's exactly what I want you to do. I want you to ask me a lot of questions if you can. Now, y'all want to see something? Y'all want to see something? And I'm proud. Okay, good. This don't got nothing to do with no books. Hold on. To those of you that have been here with me through my life journey, y'all look. Y'all see me? Do you see me? I said, best decision I ever made in my life. Did my daughter said, Mom, hold that hair out? She said, did you add some hair? I said, that's mine. She said, no, do it again. I said, it's mine. It's mine. I'm proud of my hair, y'all. So if you've been thinking about what you should do with it, just go on and lock it up. It'll be the best thing you ever did. If you tired and you didn't have every step, come on, Mari, listen. I was like, thank you, Dad. But who remembers what I prayed? Anybody remember I told y'all for a long time what I prayed? Listen, that part. That part. Who remembers when I started my natural hair journey? Do y'all remember what I said? Anybody? Y'all remember what my prayer was? I told y'all. Let my hair grow as I grow, as my spirit grows. And guess what? So long as my hair has ever been the healthiest my hair has ever been in my entire life. Now, do I got some short pieces where I be falling short? Heck yeah, I do. I be like, what is going on right here? This is the stubborn part of circle right here. This. I done started this lock, it done broke off. I said, okay, this is whatever I'm not getting. Cause it stayed. I done put extensions on it and everything. They still come. I said, I'm leaving. I ain't even about to mess with it. It is what it is. Whatever this is whatever I ain't gave up yet. Cause if my hair is an extension of how my spiritual life is growing, it's some pieces that's thin too. I said, oh, and there was some breakage. I said, well, that could be good. That could be good. Cause breakage is not always bad. You know, sometimes you gotta break away. You gotta break up. You gotta break out to be free. So Toya, I'm getting it. Because I got pieces in my dang bathroom that's like this long, some longer than that. I'm like, what? Toya said, don't worry about it. She said it will shed for itself. I said, fine, I'm not going to worry about it. But let me ask you a question. Let me see if I can get the lyrics to this song real quick, because I just need part of them. Okay, so look. He said, I want to know what you thinking about. I want to know what you be about. We know what it feels. Well, want to know what it feels. Want to know how it feels inside. Want to be all up in your mind. Want to spend time with you. Want to know that you feel it too, right? So think about this. If you think about, and that's not, I'm not going grown up way. If you think about that in a non-intimate way, that's exactly what God be saying to us. Listen, that's exactly, he's like, I want to know what you think. I want to know how you feel. He literally said, open up your the door and let me in. I don't want to just be on the outside. I want to be on the inside, on your most inner parts, right? So sometimes when I listen to that, I get emotional, not for what they meant it for, but because I like words and I think about certain things. It's like, dang, that's what he be saying. I want to be the first person you talk to, the last person you talk to. I want to be the closest person to your heart, like all of that. You know what I mean? And so even in listening to that, I like got emotional and I was like, oh wow, that's crazy, because when you don't have nobody, when you don't have anybody, and we've all been in moments where we felt like we didn't have nobody. I mean, maybe some people haven't. I have. When you think about if you think something in your mind and then God does it, but you didn't say it outwardly and you know, out in the open, what do you think that you in the innermost parts, if something is dear to your heart and you don't say anything to anybody about it, but then he takes care of it, what is that? That's like your partner. Your partner, if you know your partner well enough, you all know each other well enough, they don't have to say what's wrong. You pretty much already know. Now you might want them to confirm what it is that you're feeling, but if you are close enough to a person, you don't they don't too much have to tell you what's wrong. If you know them well enough, you will be able to tell them what's wrong, right? And a lot of times we go to God and we ask him to do certain things, but we really feel like he don't really understand, even though he does. Let me go get my other charger, y'all. And I might need to get me some shoes. Yep, ain't nothing. My ear is ringing. All right. Whew. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. So, anyway, I got pretty emotional listening to that, because I think about in my most, I don't know, not necessarily dire times, but there have been difficult times that I had to live through. And there wasn't really anybody that I could talk to about it. Thank you, India, that either understood or whatever it is. And so when I listen to that song, it makes me think about how many people say they love God, but they never let him into their most intimate settings. He's treated like a stranger. He can only sleep on the couch and use the guest bathroom. Like, he can't come into your bedroom and use your bathroom. Good night. Hey. Now your best friend, they come in and sit on your toilet and leave the door open while you in there getting ready, and you don't think nothing about it. Nothing. talking through the door, fanning they funk. Like, close the door and hurry up and come out. You ain't got to talk to me while you doing whatever it is that you're doing in there. Because it's coming out here. Just get it together. Right? Right? The people that you trust get to come into places where other people don't get to come into. So think about when you only have a relationship with God in a communal setting or a corporate setting, then that's exactly how you be treating him. He don't get to come home with you unless you in trouble or you breaking up with your spouse or you got a bill due. Listen, I promise you, I will not be on my phone all day. And then as soon as I get online, I don't know how that happens. I've been seeing here. Well, my kids kept calling back to back when I think they time it. I think they say, "Are you on the phone with mom?" Because I'm getting ready to call her. Because I can hang up and within 30 seconds, no more than 5 minutes, between 30 and 5 minutes, 30 seconds and 5 minutes, the next one is going to call. And sometimes while I'm on the phone, they call at the same time. Y'all don't check with each other. It's only one of me. Mom, what are you doing? I'm on the phone with your brother. Do you need something? No, fine, call me back. Then I get off the phone with him and call them back. If they don't answer, I don't have time. I do not have time. Do you hear me? I just wait for them to call me most times. That way I don't gotta, because I be mad when they don't answer. I don't like that. It'll make me chop them in the throat. So I just wait till they call me. I mean, I'll text and all of that all day, but your girls do that too. Don't it make you want to chop them in the throat? I had a very good ugly cry today thinking about God. Oh, thinking about all God has done for me. Come on. And who I am not to give him the glory he deserves. Listen, oh, so you're going to be all in my business, niece? And was. CERCA, you said you make me feel not crazy. Yeah. Everybody called me crazy when I got over here until I wasn't. And I'm going to say that ain't being cocky. That's just the truth. People came on here and talked real crazy to me about every single thing I came on here and said, and everything that I talked about is happening in 2025. I said, yeah, you just don't know. It's okay. I'll be crazy until I'm not. And right now, a lot of people see that crazy lady that used to be on the internet hollering was hollering for a reason. Just hollering was for a reason. Every day for 12 and 13 hours a day. Yeah. And I don't do all that. I'll be like, all right, we're going to get this 2.5, 3 hours in. I'm going to go do my back office and I'm going to go get in my bed. Hey, pumpkin. Hey. I ain't even got it in me no more to be hollering at folks. The cops been going 3 days now. Lights but no sirens. No one knows. Where are you at? Wait a minute, what? You said the cops been going 3 days now. Lights but no sirens. And no one knows what's going on. Where is you at? Interesting. All right. Well, I'm not gonna be on here long. I just wanted to come and say hey to y'all. Dexter, Missouri. Interesting. Interesting. Let me look over here and see what y'all are saying. Okay, I didn't miss it. Okay. All right. Anyway, Shaniqua, you was all in my business because I kind of cried a little bit because he be making me tell all my business on here. Not that y'all haven't heard it before, but sometimes I'll be like, can we hold back just a little bit of this? No? Oh, okay. You said you saved me from it so I could tell the world. And I said if you save me from it, I'll tell the world. And now I got to tell the world. And sometimes I don't be wanting to. Sometimes I don't be wanting to. Sometimes I don't want to do that. But it is what it is. And he saved me from it. And for it, and for this reason, and however many other ones, and so then I just have to keep going. But I can honestly say that I do know what it feels like to be a prisoner of the Lord. I do know what that feels like. And sometimes it does not feel good. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it's right. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it's fair. Sometimes you just be like, how is this gonna be good? Promise you is, because I just looked at a vlog that had me in tears yesterday, like, ooh, I remember that day. But do you know that everything that is in that vlog I've lived in the last 4 years? I said July is gonna be a better month than June. August is gonna be amazing. And then I said, God, I don't know what you are gonna do, but I believe. I believe this, I believe that, I believe this, I believe that. August started out real rocky in 2021. My whole first 10 months of 2021 was crazy. Like, this is really happening. Like, Ashton, are you in here anywhere? Because this has got to be a prank. This is really my life for real. This is not a joke. This is not a drill. This is, I'm really living this. I really am. I am real. Yep, I was. And there were times when I felt like I wanted to give up too. Because I couldn't believe it was real. Like, it was real, real crazy. But guess what? August was amazing. September, I told my leg out. But it was amazing because I found that I was going to be a grandmother again. Okay? October, I was able to move. And November, December, I just kind of settled my mind from all the craziness. January, and then February, I met y'all. And my life changed drastically, and it got better every single month since. But in that video, I was crushed. Crushed. I'm talking about, like, this is just, I couldn't do nothing but cry for some days. Like, I'm just going, and it wasn't no tears. I would try to talk to people, tears would just start coming out my eyes, baby. They didn't even imagine the craziness that was happening, and it seemed like a movie. So that's why I really didn't have no words for the craziness. I was like, this, I can't even explain this to nobody. Just tears. But my godmother would call me and say, he is going to give you beauty for your ashes. He's going to give you double for your trouble. I don't know what God is going to do, but I know he's going to do something. And it's going to be big. Hello. In the video, I said I want to cry happy tears until like I laugh hysterically or something like that. How many times have y'all saw me do that on here? More times than I can count. And it's recorded. The echoes of your pain and healing spoke out to our pain and healing and yearning for transformation, and the online tribe school was cultivated. Clock it, nephew, was. That is, let me take a picture of that. Go on, that's real good, nephew. Hold on. I like that. Ooh, that was good. That's why I ain't been seeing y'all comments. The comments wasn't on. Sorry to everybody that thought I ignored them. I didn't. That's real good, nephew. He said the echoes of your pain and healing spoke to our pain and healing and yearning for transformation in the online tribe school was cultivated. Listen to me. Bars. Bars, Mari. Listen. In real life. Because y'all healed me the same way y'all say I healed y'all. We healed each other. God used us to heal each other. And that's, we literally did here with the founding fathers of Christianity. We did the same thing here in real life. We came here, we exposed ourselves. Did nobody have to expose us? Because we was tired. I need something else. I think everybody that came here was at that point. In whatever situation it was, if you didn't see a change, it probably was going to go left real quick. I know, because I was right there too. You said literally drained. Listen. Excuse me. Let me go get my coffee. I already know. But that's the crazy thing. I can't remember which book. Let me tell y'all this too. I know y'all noticed I've been a little off. It is my brain fog is a real thing in menopause. I did not know that. But baby, I said I'm gonna have to do something because my memory and just all kind of stuff is weird. Menopause will have you tripping. So if y'all been noticing, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna tell y'all, brain fog is a real thing. It's not something I'm used to dealing with either. Yes, because once you said that if you don't speak it, you can't heal from it, and this was a safe space, I started talking. Listen, and we ain't quit talking since. Do y'all realize y'all been in 4 years of therapy? Raise your hand if you know that you have been in 4 years, almost 3.5 years of therapy. You didn't realize, Rika? 3.5 years of therapy. It was free. Look at. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And your life has gotten better. Your thought patterns are clearer. You make better decisions, some of you. A lot of y'all. Even if you ain't mastered it yet, it's okay. Ain't nobody perfect. Self-control is something a lot of you have mastered when you didn't even think you had. Oh, I love you too, Pumpkin. I do. Self-control. A lot of us didn't have that in certain areas, and now you have it in way more areas than you ever knew you could. You were not hopeless and helpless. You just didn't know which road to start walking on because your GPS kept turning you in circles. But once the path was lit up, all you had to do was start walking. You said therapy be $100 an hour, so thank you for the free wisdom. Listen, he gave it to me free. It cost me some sweat and tears now, and it cost y'all the same. How many of y'all done slid down the wall like you on a Lifetime movie? Raise your hand. He said sliding down the wall, trying to tell you in the shower, got the shower running, getting your hair wet and stuff, just crying, just crazy. Mm-hmm. You said I'm working on my doctorate. Listen, that part. Listen, okay. CERCA, the Medicaid provider called me today, and in the questions they asked, so you still need, because they seen my mental health issues from years ago. I told her, no, God healed me. I don't need it anymore. Come on. Come on. You said clock it. You said it's a single mind over here. Come on. Did you hear that testimony? The people called and said, "Do you still need mental health services?" Because they knew her mental issues before. She said, "Oh no, I don't need that no more." How many other people have been able to get off of medication for anxiety, whatever your issues was? Anybody else? You ain't got to tell us what you was on, but you can raise your hand. If there are certain medications that you had to have or services that you had to have and you don't use them anymore. Interesting. I'm not in therapy no more. God took care of it. Come on. I came off 3 antidepressants. Interesting. And she asked me who I talked to now. I told her the Lord and do. And do. Remember I told you the word is medicine. We talked about it. The word being medicine. Because now, right, right. Now, when you read stuff, if it's relevant to your life, it hits you, it brings tears to your eyes or your shoulders shrunk down because you're like, oh, wait, I'm guilty of that. So you know what you do? You start working on not doing that. And then you know what happens? Your life gets better because you now know the rules. You now know the you got the GPS on how to not keep at. You said I don't need my antidepressants anymore. Come on, I told y'all this was a thing. I was a little rough in the beginning, but look at the outcome. I told you it's gonna work. Just trust me. Don't rush into it. Don't let nobody force you. This is a class where you learn at your own pace. Everybody going through something different. We just gonna come over here. We go love on each other and we gonna learn together. Ain't nobody at the top, in the front. We all walking side by side. And look, God has healed all of us of a few things, not just one. This is the therapy I didn't even know I needed, and I ain't mad at it. I love it here. Come on, I'm grateful too, Pumpkin. Help me keep planted on my promises of God. Come on. You said because I know I'm not crazy. That part. You said I got off my pain pills after 4 foot surgeries, and my healing is still going strong. Come on. You said I wasn't on meds, but I was in a dark space. My coworker told me I was glowing yesterday. Ooh, when you get in contact with the light of the world, even Mayo Clinic provided the word is healing. Come on. Come on. You said I love when science proves God is real. Listen, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. You said it's raining in your house, Rika. The ceiling is dropping down water. I know. I know. I know how it, and it goes so quickly. Okay. But remember when I said if you are willing to be vulnerable, you're pliable like clay. And he can mold you into who he wants you to be, not who the world wants you to be. It's a real thing. And it takes work. It's not easy. But you all have put in the work to not only change your life, to change the lives around you. There are people that now their lives are better because you're in it. Because you took the time to do the work. Today for my birthday, the family got together and we started talking and they said, Mom, I remember when you had to take a lot of medicine. And now you're better. She said you're 50 years old and now you're healthy. Come on. And I look younger and I told him it's because of that. I said I should try him and see how your life changed. Yeah, he will do it. He will do it. You look younger. Ain't that crazy? He starts to give you rejuvenated everything. The cells in your body. The electricity fires different. Everything. Like, it's like he jumpstarts your spiritual heart again. And it's worth it. And I told y'all, I said, look, you ain't gonna want to go back. That's not saying you're not gonna fall and slip over there while you getting to know this life, but after a while, you be like, oh, heck no. Do you know how good he is to me? That's not even worth it. Get your hands off me. Don't come over here with that. No. Mm-mm. No. No. I'm not going to be able to do that. Absolutely, I'm not. Not at all. I won't be doing any of it. None of it. I'm not giving up what he gives me for a temporary thing. I don't want the shame, the weight, the worrying about. Not when I can go to sleep peacefully every night. I absolutely won't live in torment, and it's torment that you bring on yourself and pull all those stinky, rotten outer layers of the onions called you. Listen, listen, listen. I'm trying to tell you. That's why I don't care. Like people like, oh, look. My relationship with God don't got nothing to do with nobody but me and him. How he deal with me, it might not be how he deal with you. He got a way, as we have learned, in how to deal with everybody. Quit trying to put everybody in a box. He made us individual for a reason. We don't all go through the exact same things. We go through similar things, but it's not, listen, I'm not doing that. I refuse. Do you hear me? Not when I don't have to. And once you realize that you don't have to live in that crazy mental state, you don't have to stay angry all the time and irritated and in the middle of drama, and God can actually give you peace. Shh. Your patience for like crazy stuff be about this long. Folks get to talking crazy on the phone, you be like, all right, what you about to do? Every time they call you with drama, what you doing? The kids call, kids hollering in the background, what you about to do? You hear me? What you doing? People try to put you back in situations that you ain't talked about in 15 years. What you about to do? Your patience might have been this long before. Now it's getting closer and closer to, do you want a solution or a resolution? No? Okay, well, I'm going to call you back. I could be doing better things with my time than listening to your craziness. You said, girl, no lies detected. I told you. So you ain't gonna want to hear that mess. Once you get to a piece, you be like, oh no, wait a minute. Okay, let me I gotta go fold this rice. Cause I gotta let me go put this rice in a bag. What bag? Well, I'm gonna bag it. I'm gonna just do it one kernel at a time, one thing at a time, baby. For craziness. Now, if it's something that's teaching me something or making me grow or helping me see another way, bam, I got you. I'm on it. Let's do it. But just to be talking about nothing and doing nothing in the same old craziness, I don't want no parts of it. I had people with the CERCA after hearing it twice. Ooh, what's the solution? Because I ain't gonna sit here and keep listening to the same thing. Oh. Yes, for craziness, no ma'am. For what? You could be doing better things with your time, and you ain't got to waste mine because you want to waste yours. No. Kids and all, I'm trying to tell you, they get to getting snappy in their answers. Why am I talking to you? Bye. I will talk to you later. Because this is about to go left in just a minute. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's about to go left. It is. It's about to go left. And I ain't doing that with you. No. Anyway, I'm happy y'all doing y'all homework. I'm probably about to get off of here. I don't know what time I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. You said new shirt. What's the result? That part. Yeah. 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 Think about this. How much of your time have you spent listening to gossip and craziness or family drama or whatever it is, at the watering hole at work? You could have been learning another language. You could have been teaching yourself a trade, 30 minutes a day. Like, when you get to seeing, we only got 2,400 minutes in a day, and you sleep however many of those, you drive in the other ones, you stop wasting time. You quit wasting time. That's what people and everything. You was not about to tell me you gonna do something and don't do. You got about one good time to do that, and you don't get another time to not do what you said you was gonna do. You're not gonna do that either. You said a lot of too much. This part, this. So I reposted a video of a young lady. She uploaded the Great Big Bill or whatever. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see it? Some of y'all might have already reposted it, but I think it's very important. I'm gonna tell you her name. I need y'all to go watch this if you can. I'm not gonna play it on here because they might be on some crazy stuff. Well, yeah, no, I'm not. Let me see if I downloaded both of them. Okay, her name is Hot Foley. It's HAUTEFOLIE. Good night, pumpkin. Good night. Um, and she has a video. So let me see if it's. How's it? Is this on my headphone?
Comprehensive blueprint for executive consolidation. Researchers are now.
Okay.
I uploaded all 816 pages of the Big Beautiful Bill Act into ChatGPT, and I said, "What are your thoughts on this bill altogether? Really give it to me. Don't hold anything back." And here's what ChatGPT told me. This bill, H.R. 1, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, is not just aggressive in scope, it's a direct and deeply strategic attack on the democratic architecture of the United States. It masquerades as administrative efficiency and fiscal responsibility, but underneath it's a comprehensive blueprint for executive consolidation, ideological control, and systemic disenfranchisement. Here's the blunt truth. It's authoritarianism wrapped in bureaucratic language. H.R. 1 is what happens when an entire governing philosophy is based on dismantling government unless it serves the powerful. Every single chapter of this bill either centralizes executive authority, defunds regulatory agencies, strips away civil protections, or shifts the burden of governance onto the most vulnerable people in society. Expedited deportations without judicial review, that's not about efficiency. That's about eliminating constitutional oversight to build a machine that can operate in darkness.
Y'all can go finish watching the rest of it because it's 4 minutes and 16 seconds, but I think it's going to be a very interesting watch if you haven't. I reposted it and I tried to put it on my story. I don't know what they're doing with it, but HAUTEFOLIE is her name. I think y'all want to watch it. Wow. They told y'all not to flush y'all toilets? Dang. Planned blackouts. No toilets. That's why God told us to get portable ones. You see? Portable showers, all of that. I'm so grateful. Because they about to play real, real good. And they talking about ain't no FEMA money coming. That's about to be crazy. It's about to be real, 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 real crazy. For real. Nuts. But that's why God told us to get the stuff that we got. You know? And now a lot of people are trying to scramble and get it, and that's about to be difficult here in a minute because they want everybody to be destitute for sure. Oh, Harvard is saying that the aliens been walking around here. I'm gonna play the end of this too. Okay? Now listen up.
Researchers are now suggesting aliens could actually be living among us disguised as human.
Okay, so this is Fox News, and I know they said whatever, right? But listen to the end. Just go to Fox News on TikTok and look. It says it's Harvard doctor, Fox News, right? But I want y'all to listen to the end and watch what, well, not watch, but listen to what they start over talking him at the very end of this video, right? But listen to what he's saying and when they start rushing him off.
Not kidding. Montana Technical University professor Dr. Michael P. Masters was part of that study, and he joins us right now. Michael, good morning to you.
Morning. Thanks for having me on.
It's good to have you. Professor, wasn't that the ending of, I think it was Men in Black, the movie, where at the end they had the screen full of people who were, or rather aliens, living amongst us?
It's been a while since I've seen that one, but it's certainly a possibility. The subject does.
Okay. And then we're going to get down here to the end. Hold on. Right here.
Like, how would you test?
At this time, in this place, and without all of the need for constant travel.
I guess, Doctor, the big question would be, is there like a baseline where, when it comes to vitals, where you say this person has to be a human? And if something is different, it's like, this is a little weird. Like, how would you test?
He asked him, like, if a person go to the hospital, right? If you saying that aliens are walking amongst us and you go test his vitals, how do you gauge if that person is human or not? This is the question that the anchor asked the Harvard doctor. Okay? Now listen to what is, listen.
Yeah, that's a great point, and you're right. One of the things that we looked at is, could they be walking amongst us? And I know that, again, conjures up these outlandish notions of some people being aliens, and you're eating breakfast and there's an alien across the cafe. But what we're saying, I know, and we definitely are the first to acknowledge that a lot of this can seem a little crazy. But again, if you think about them in the context of future humans, and that's just one potential possibility here, we would share a lot of physiological characteristics with them, have the opportunity to interbreed. We could hybridize across time, potentially across space. So, and there are, it's important to point out too, the Institute of Noetic Sciences, the Dr. Edgar Mitchell Foundation, all of these studies have shown there are people with extraordinary abilities, like psi abilities, remote viewing, things like
Very
that.
interesting stuff.
Study report.
Thank you, sir.
You heard him. When he started saying we have studies that there are people with superhuman strength, he named the schools, labs, tests, studies, whatever. They started over talking him. Somebody was telling them, hey, get him off. Go on and get him off. Because both of them, they was quiet all the way up until he answered the question. And when they said, how would you tell them apart from a regular human? Once he started to tell them how, when, where, and why, they both start over talking him and they hurry up and cut the video. He said there are studies that show that there have been people tested, their sight, their super strength, or whatever else it is superior to a human. And that's when they start over talking him. The Harvard doctor. So I saw that today. I said, oh, but haven't we talked about that? The Bible told us. You didn't let people in your house. There was a whole angel and you didn't even know it. That would be an alien. And that would mean they would have to look exactly like a human or else you wouldn't have let them in your house. That's scripture. So now science is adding up to with what scripture says, that there are beings from another dimension, another place, and they can look exactly like you and me. The Bible said it. People said they don't believe that. And then they're saying, oh yeah, Men in Black is real. And there is proof that there have been people that we have taken their vitals and they could see, and they had superpowers basically, and they shut him up and got him right on off of there. So y'all pray for him, because he might have exposed something they don't want him to expose. You know, Harvard is doing a big one right now. So, and y'all remember the movie The Ninth Gate? How rich people that be wanting information and don't want other people to have it, how they act. We watched The Ninth Gate. Just remember. So, I love y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. We shall see. It depends on what time I go to sleep, and because I have some things I have to do. So I don't know. We might take this weekend off. I hit y'all kind of hard, and y'all got homework, a lot of it. So we shall see. I'll see y'all later. And I made my coffee for nothing because I'm about to go get in the bed. I'm about to go get in the bed, so I got a fresh cup of coffee for nothing. See y'all.